Don't worry about it.
And not to
It's
mention,
called
you
it's called Tony Spotlight.
Tim is so charming; he can melt butter on a biscuit, baby. You don't want gotta worry.
Easy, Cliff. Easy.
That
Calm
was
down.
easy. I pulled Southern charm out of my ass to go easy.
Put your backpack away.
Yeah, that backpack is right at my feet. All right,
Put
is
it
ready at
away.
all times.
Put it away.
Tim is charming and handsome. He's got everything we need.
And he has an attorney. I mean, that's the biggest selling point right there.
That's true. The Eternia thing might not be a hit with the ladies, but for mouths, it's a big...
No, no. It's like Spanish Fly when you show him Eternia in your room, you know?
I got to point out he's hiding underneath his logo, but Travis TM Nerdy has joined the panel. How you doing,
sir?
Travis?
Sweet. Hello. You definitely need to check that Anime Man.
I will, man. I haven't read too many comics lately. Every now and again, I'll pick up old stuff, like randomly and everything. It's just one of those that miss me every now and again. You ever had like a movie like that where it'll be like a famous movie or something everybody talks about, and you're like, man, I don't know, never ran across it as a kid or something like that. It's just one of those.
For me, it's Monster Arabia. Now I never shut up about it. But listen, in all seriousness, Travis has a show with his friend Roscoe every Monday night where they have a guest on and they have a theme and they do artwork together. And I think that you guys should talk about that and do a show.
Hit me up, man.
It's legit.
Wait. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite shows ever.
Mine too. Okay, so he did not explain that anywhere near what he should have. Okay, so what it is.
I'm easy. I was like, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so what it is a show where he brings on a guest. That's true, but everybody draws. Like he has a partner, and he's a very talented artist, and that guy draws. The guest that comes on, they draw. The people in the live chat, we draw at home, and then their art is featured during the show. That's one cool thing about the show.
Oh, crazy.
And it has like a random theme. The guest normally picks the theme. So like if you were the guest, you would get to pick the theme and everybody would draw around your theme. But that's only one caveat. Some people would say that's one of the cooler things, but not in mine. Okay, the real cool thing is you are grilled like no other interview out there, because the live chat gets to pick all the questions for you, and anything is on the ticket.
You are right, but you are making it sound way more sinister than it actually is.
I just love the fact that I just love the fact that I'm just like, yeah, it's your show, and that here, let us all explain what it is.
Yeah, like Travis is like, I don't even have to sell it. Everybody else is.
Wow, you see how much we love the guy? We're selling the show to you for him.
But if that sounds interesting,
I don't worry about none of that, dude.
I desperately need to know whether you like pineapple on pizza, but you cannot answer that question until you're on that show.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm more interested in the question part, like, you know.
That's the fun part.
That don't bother me. I like a game of wits.
It's brutal questions, and especially when we know the person. Oh, it's really bad.
It's definitely a fun show. It does run long, and once we talk, it'll be probably around March. Or no, we're I would say closer to May that we'd be able to book you, because we do book in advance. So we are booked up.
I'm just reading the comments, bro, and I'm just like, y'all stupid, man. But yeah, no, dude, that sounds cool, man. That sounds like
compliments from me are sincere. I don't care.
I appreciate it.
Just a heads up that nobody told you, but like I always tell everybody, it's going to be a long show. It usually lasts between 2 to 3 hours, and there is
they must really dig into you in that time period. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When have you got David Nakayama on, Travis? I just saw that.
David Nakayama is in March. Maybe April. One of the two. I don't have my
gonna be
list in front of me
amazing.
right now, but that's going to be a short show. That's only going to be a half-an-hour show.
All right. Well, so I've got to get my questions about which ninja film he likes.
Actually, there's
in
not going to
straight
be
away.
any questions that night. Yeah.
What?
That's it. It's going to be a different type of show that night. Me and Roscoe talked, and that's the only thing we can come up with, just to have him on the show because he's super busy with a ton of covers.
Yeah,
like
fair enough. Just
Yeah,
make
like-
sure you ask him about the ninjas in films.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna point this out. Cliff, Brandon says that you're gonna be in Jonesboro on March 9th and 10th.
That feels like a bit of a hike, but if I win the lottery between now and then, I'll be there.
Hey, you can always
Hey,
fly.
taxes, baby, taxes. You know.
Yeah, listen, my life is in shambles. That tax money's already gone, and I haven't even.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, all seriousness, we were talking about who he looks like. I'm gonna shoot one for you. He's a mix between Bradley Cooper or Ray Park. There you go. He could be Darth Maul.
Ray Park.
Yeah,
I've
there you
heard
go.
the Bradley Cooper. I'm grateful for that one. Ray Park. That's rando.
Well, I've met them both.
I don't know about, especially when you smile.
All right.
Yeah, you got that Bradley Cooper smile and great cheekbones to go with it, so absolutely.
Tim is never going to
I'd
come
rather
on
people
anything
ask me hard questions than give me compliments.
Yeah, it's like,
See, we hit you on
come
both
on this
sides.
panel. Come on this panel where a bunch of guys will give you compliments all night.
Compliments.
Ridiculous, man. No, I don't think so, but I've heard the Bradley Cooper before. I don't agree, but yeah.
Yeah, it's because
But
you
Darth
don't know.
Maul?
Yeah.
Not in makeup. Just him outside of it.
I'd strongly disagree. I'd say with makeup.
Or maybe with
I
makeup.
apprate that. Thank you.
He could pull it off.
You are slowly turning a little bit red. So, yeah.
There you go. Part of the plan.
Like I said, I'd rather have the hard hitters, bro. Like, shit.
All right.
I just want to say,
Look, bro, I'm a shy guy, man. So,
Well, y'all mentioned Bradley Cooper. My first thought was, hey, he got to kiss Jennifer Garner, so
yeah, hell yeah, dude. So,
Hey, that's Rocket, man. Rocket Raccoon.
yeah.
I can't wait to call my boys after this and say, man, guess what happened on this show?
Now, I didn't say you sounded like him, so don't take that. I just said looks.
Oh.
Okay.
I do got a hard hitting question here.
All right.
So, as most know, of the last Ronin series. Now, I'm curious to know, Tim, how would you approach that? Which character would you want to see be the last Ronin of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Do you know about the last
Raphael,
one?
if I had to pick, I just feel like he's the toughest.
I feel
Dude, I'm
like
a big,
Raphael is like the easiest choice, and that's why the reveal of the last Ronin was so mind blowing. You know,
I don't know.
But it's the obvious choice because it's the right choice as well.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Raphael
right.
is the
Look at it
bad.
like
I
that,
think
too.
what they did in that miniseries was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.
Now the question was for Tim, guys. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
But it is. You don't get that reveal, right? But I was a big fan of that CGI Ninja Turtle movie from like whatever 07. I think that's
I like that
underrated, and it has that awesome fight scene between Leo and Raph on the rooftop.
Yep.
And it was like this beautiful moment where Raph could have always beaten him. You know what I mean? He was always the better turtle in a fight, but he wasn't the leader. It was like this really I don't know. I just love that movie, man.
It's a great
Raph's
movie.
my favorite anyway.
And they connected all the properties in that one movie because they had
Yeah,
they
they
had
had the
Easter
little,
eggs.
Whatever in there, you know what I mean? Like the time scepter or whatever is like hidden in the background.
Yeah,
and stuff like
they
that.
had the blend from the cartoon.
So Tim, I'm gonna throw this up here. It's in the comments. We're gonna get Brandon to pay you some money. He said $10 for a double bicep pose.
Nah, y'all ain't getting it, dude. No, man. You gotta pay more than that. Nah, dude, no. I'm slacking, bro. I got chubby. Nah.
He'll draw
I need
you
to
one.
go work out.
Oh, you got everything you need right there. Don't worry. Don't worry.
For $10, I'll do it. I'll be like,
Right? It's $10.
That's sweet, DVH. I didn't ask you.
Now we're all posing.
Hey Tony, can we take a second and properly introduce our favorite Mal, because he's kind of little on the screen. They might not be able to see what he currently looks like. We all know DVH, but
Yes. So let's introduce our favorite Mal.
Oh wow! I didn't know you had face paint on too. Crazy.
That's his mask. That's not a mask. That's his.
No,
that's his face.
No, I've been waiting for this because I've seen the toys behind you. I've been trying to see what you had back there. Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm half man, half owl, all Mal.
And he will do a power bomb.
Right. Has before.
Ah, yeah, that's my mug. Feel free to buy one at my shop.
Nice plug. Nice plug. I like how that worked.
Yeah.
Genius.
DVH, do you have a question?
I do.
We'll take him out of the spotlight. So he looks like he's nervous.
Oh shit!
Puts it back on.
I'm so glad Dr. Hoot got up in there, man.
Is it better? Is that better?
Yeah, let's. I did feel like we were making him squirm there for a long time, and that seems unfair.
I'm sorry, I have an effect on men. Give me a break. But look.
Oh shit!
Easy, Tiger.
Yeah, steady on.
By the way, Mike, you are allowed to flex. But hold on, I had a serious question. Let me pull myself in.
I got a serious question. All right, so known cartoons and most of the popular ones, but are there any cartoons from back in the day that hasn't been used in comic form? Let's say, like, examples would be Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, or Mask, or Centurions. Would there be a cartoon, if you could revitalize it today through any company, even yourself? What would be that property? Where would you take it?
I was actually looking to do this recently in the last few years. Man, I'll tell you what. Something to keep in mind, like, as you, like, I don't know if any younger people are watching this or whatever. Dude, it's not as hard as you think. Sometimes just doing it gives you the power. And a few years ago, I was going around, I was talking with NBC Universal and stuff like that, trying to get some properties. And I just wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? Like, I was getting into the meetings, and I was kind of shocked I was getting into the meetings. And then through that process, now I'm kind of like, dude, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it was. You know what I mean? Most of the time, it's just money. And there's so much stuff floating around. So all these companies have grabbed all these smaller companies, and then, like, Brave Star. There's a bunch of them that they're all under this thing now. The idea is getting them to do it, and then do you have the capital to go through with it and stuff like that. But it's not as hard as you think, man. There's a lot of stuff floating around out there. Like I said, there was Classic Media, was a subsidiary of NBC Universal. And they sent me, like, a list of all the different properties. And it was just crazy how much stuff was in there. But you only have, like, a small window, right? Because our age group, look, 20 years from now, Brave Star is going to mean nothing.
Yeah.
So either do it now or you're going to miss
there is a window.
Right, you're going to miss the window. Like, it's now or never. So, there's a few of them out there. I was looking at Sectars for a while. And then, just grabbed it, Nancel. There were a few of them out there. I think you could do it if you do it right and you keep it true to the essence of what it was. But I did want to do a Brave Star,
I would love
like a Dark Knight Returns kind of Brave Star thing, where he comes back, like the old gunslinger returns one last time to take on whatever.
Are you working on this, like, as an idea?
No. I mean, like, again,
I know you're not actively drawing it, but, like, are you working on it as in trying to push it forward? Because
a passion, yeah.
I take my money.
Brave Star.
I mean, it's talked about. What was the other one? It was Brave Star, Filmation, Ghostbusters. I even did artwork for it, like promo artwork for the thing. No, man, it's out there, and I feel like I'm confident enough, and I've learned, I've matured enough that I could handle those meetings now. Like, I was nervous, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what was. Dude, you don't know what to expect. You think it's going to be like this big boardroom full of people, You know what I mean? Like smoking cigar, like it's this scary thing. And it's like, dude, it's a bunch of people that look like they ride skateboards or something, like it's not what you think. Like dude, Oz is just a man behind the curtain, And now that I realize that, I might be more willing to do it. I'd love to. I think it would be, and then you got to get it for like 2 years. Like there's all kinds of, and they want you to grab more than one title. That's the trickier part. Like I don't know. So it's just the business aspect.
So in an ideal world, let's go around and throw out one that we want to see come back.
All of us?
That's why not? Like let's all.
Okay, who wants to start?
We said
I suggested it.
One cartoon or one
cartoon we want adapted.
Oh, dude, I got one.
Comic.
I'm gonna go Space Ghost, man. You gotta go Space Ghost. Back from
Space Ghost is coming.
Like, too late.
I saw an advert for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
All right. So
I want to do Bionic 6.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bionic 6.
I want to bring Bionic 6.
Yes.
And it's got everything you need for today's audience. Like it's ready to go. Bet one of the best theme songs, some of the best animation. It's just
they're a family. The mom is psychic. You got oh my god, I love them. Yes.
Forgotten property. So watch, somebody will pick it up now. Now that it's out there, like now it's already gone.
But I'll be there for it.
All right, Cliff, who you got?
I'm gonna go with what Seabizzle said in the chat. I'm gonna go with Silverhawks.
Silverhawks.
Wings of silver, nerves
Brandon,
I'm gonna go. Oh, you're going,
Brandon.
Go ahead.
Mike, you go ahead.
I'm gonna go Pirates of Darkwater.
Ooh, they never finished that. That'd be great.
Nope.
Deep cut.
All right, Brandon.
Bravestar, I love that cartoon. I still have the toys. And I'm playing with them right now. You can't see them. But I'm interested, Tim. I would love to work on that.
Dude, I mean, to be honest with you, it's the money. Like you're gonna need X amount. You're gonna get like a 2-year window with it, 1 year, 2 year window. I mean, it's possible. And again, like I said, it's now or never with some of these things. Yeah, I would love. They got Jason the Wheeled Warriors. There's all kinds of random.
Yeah, stop naming that stuff.
My bad. I was just thinking out loud. My bad.
well, DVH. I was gonna say who would you?
Okay, so yeah, Jason the Wheeled Warriors. I'd love to see because they never finished it. Like if you watch the animation, it just sort of
and it has one of the best intros ever.
It's amazing. Okay, but putting that aside, Centurions, Power Extreme.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's making the toys right now.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Who is it? It's not Ramen, is it? Who is it?
No, it's not.
I got another one. Galaxy High. Anybody remember that? I think it was Chris Columbus made it. It was.
I don't know.
It's really good. Everybody should check it out if you don't remember Galaxy High. It's really cool. Set in space. It's about a jock and a nerdy girl that go to space, and it turns out in space. It's the reverse. So being a jock is frowned upon, and being a nerd is cool. So yeah, it's a great story, and like everybody should check out Galaxy High if you haven't seen it.
All right, Rich, who you got?
All right, I'm gonna go off the total path here. How about Fraggle Rock?
There we go.
Yeah, okay,
do Fraggle Rock. Dun.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that happened, honestly, because Fraggle Rock's pretty big property, isn't it? Like,
why hasn't that happened? Like, why don't we have like an ongoing like?
Is it again?
I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, somebody did do it again. I don't remember who it was.
Really? I want to say they did
really?
books.
Crazy.
I want to say they did books recently. Like I remember K-pop showing that they had done like, and they're not exactly comics, but they're not exactly children's books. But I want to say she had some books.
I know I'm probably going off subject a little bit here, but I know it's based off of manga or however you say it. Anybody watch that One Piece on Netflix?
Me?
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
That freaking show is good, man.
Oh, I love One Piece. You're
I
talking about the
can't
live?
believe that isn't a comic already. Honestly,
Are you talking about the live action? Or are you talking about the anime? Okay.
No,
but either way, like I realize it's a manga, but it like that as far as I know, there hasn't been an American like
version of it.
Yeah. A bit like how One Punch Man got that free comic book day one. But,
all right, Travis, it's your turn, brother.
I'm gonna go Canadian and go with Reboot.
Ooh.
Oh, crazy!
Yeah,
I was
we-
looking at reboot stuff the other day. Crazy.
I like reboot.
Yeah.
Tim Curry.
And 90s is in now because we're hitting that 80s. Now those 90 babies are coming up, and you can kind of see the trend change. So 90s is probably going to get moved in the early 90s. That was a cool show. I was always on in the morning before I'd go to school, man. It was neat.
We need a legit, if we're going to do 90s stuff, we need a legit reboot of Gargoyles.
Yeah.
That's been always in like talks, but
Yeah.
never confirmed.
I looked it up, and Boom Studios did a Fraggle Rock book.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, really recently. Really recently.
Well, for me, Seabizzle brought it up earlier because originally I was going to go with Silverhawks, but I'm going to go with the Littles.
I like the
Oh,
Littles.
jeez, dude, that was a cool one too. Yeah,
Yeah, the Littles is good.
I love that show, and if I could pick an anime to do like I would love to see. You know, there's manga for this property, but I'd love to see a comic, and that is Hellsing. If you're not familiar with Hellsing,
It needs
Oh,
a
Hellsing.
longer adaptation
Hellsing.
because it
Oh,
never
yeah.
has really got a good.
but you'd have to get whatever property handled that. They're going to have to be able to do the blood and everything for it to be, you know.
It took
They
us
can
forever.
do it in Castlevania, like with the Netflix. Just let that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like.
We got
Yeah, it's
like
a bit
we got
mad
a whole,
that there isn't a Castlevania book when you think about it.
Yeah.
Castlevania would be
We're,
perfect for comics.
I can't think of what comic company it was, but there was a comic company that did make Castlevania comics.
Right.
Yeah. I want to say there was an IDW story too for a little bit.
Seabiz was sitting back here throwing Eon Flux, SWAT
SWAT
Cats.
Cats?
Yeah, SWAT Cats was sick.
Street
Street
I love
Sharks.
SWAT Cats. Yeah, Street Sharks
Okay.
is kind of bad.
Travis said
So it's out
Digimon.
there, man. It's just like, what do you? I don't know. You got to do it right though,
Freakazoid.
or you're gonna lose.
Freakazoid.
You know what I mean? Like you're gonna lose the fan base. You got to do it right.
He,
Yeah, one
I think
shot.
I think it was Seabiz. Yeah, he also brought up Biker Mice from Mars.
We are
Yeah,
getting that.
Mancel's got that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we are getting like Biker Mice from Mars. We're getting Street Sharks and something else.
They're putting it all in like one big universe. Because
Mhm.
I was trying to do something with that as well, but it looked like they were kind of, I don't know.
You know who would be good as Freakazoid? The guy, I forget his name right now. The guy who voices Sonic in the Sonic movies. I think he would be a good
Jim
Freakazoid.
No. I know who you're talking about.
Pete
The guy who
Davidson.
voices
would be-
him.
Pete Davidson would be a good live action Freakazoid. Just get him with some makeup.
No, I
Yeah.
think this guy would be even better because like he can sing as well, and he's kooky. He's good at improv. I can't remember his name.
So Nancel has because I was looking this up the other day. They got RoboForce, Biker Mice from Mars, Sectar. So they finally it was owned by
Sectars.
like the children or the people that whatever, and they were holding on to that one. Cowboys of Moo Mesa, who's Ryan Brown from Mirage. The Great Garlu, don't know that one. Power Lords. So they went and grabbed a bunch of these things and they're trying to make one like unified kind of thing going on there or whatever. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've loved Ben Schwartz since his role on Parks and Recreation, so he gets my vote.
How about Chris Star, the Crystal Warriors? That was kind of
Yeah,
cool.
Chris
man.
Star would be
Ooh,
cool.
Yeah, I like Chris Star.
And they got a Marvel Legends of that coming out, I guess this year.
Oh, wow.
Didn't it already come out?
Maybe it already came out. I saw it at I don't know. I saw it at like San Diego. They announced it. It might be out already. Hold up, I got the Google open.
Yeah, that's his name, Ben Schwartz. Yeah, I think would be a perfect Freakazoid in my opinion. He did good on this show. I can't even think of that. The After Party. It was an Apple original, and it was like a kind of mystery dinner, kind of like whodunit type of deal. And he was
Listen,
really good on that.
Not that we have a lot of fans of Renfield, but he's in Renfield and he doesn't do a bad job. I actually like Renfield. I didn't go in looking for a Dracula masterpiece, so I had a good time. But a lot of people did not have a good time, and I'm just like, I give up in 2023, 2024. I'm like,
Renfield's on my list of things to watch. I'm still gonna watch.
Renfield's great. What are you on about? Like,
Yeah.
thank you,
that was-
DVH.
that
Thank
was a
you.
Brilliant action movie. There's loads of
Oh
fun.
my god!
I mean,
Dude,
it's
like,
dumb as a box of rocks, but like that's fine. Like, it's,
yeah,
it's a
exactly.
great
Do
little
you know what,
action movie.
DVH? When the internet makes me sad, I should come to you.
Yeah, come here. I'll give you a warm embrace in my bad taste. That'd be great.
We need to. I need someone to back me up.
Hey, Rich, you're kind of quiet down there. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Questions? I don't have any questions. I'm just trying to think of something good, man. That could be up and coming. I was trying to reply to some of the chat. That's all.
So Tim, I want to know if you got a Young Justice comic, like you brought the old gang back together. We got Connor and we got Bart and we get Tim and Cassie and
you'd have to have Secret in there.
But I'm saying if we get the kids back together again, like, is there like a particular story or villain you'd like to see them go up against, or like a theme you'd want for them?
Man, I don't know. That's a kick butt question. Did they? I feel like Young Justice didn't have like a specific villain. They did get that vehicle from what you call it? From the Fourth World. Remember they found that like bottom. I don't know. Maybe some Fourth World characters, because I felt like that was a theme in Young Justice.
Yeah.
That is a good call, and it is on my top 2 list. The other things I want to do with Young Justice, my number one thing to do with Young Justice is I want to see them fight every classic Silver Age JLA villain.
Damn.
You know, I want to see them like fight the Star Killer dude. You know, the one who destroys stars to become more powerful. I want to see them fight Despero. I want to see them fight Amazo. I think that'll be like.
I was thinking Amazo when you were talking. Yeah, that would be badass, man.
Yeah, like those would be some savage attacks. And if we do the whole Red Tornadoes hanging out with them as a mentor, him involved in the Amazo thing would be like it's like, hey, we're both androids. We both share a creator. You know, and it's like, I just need to steal your powers and destroy you.
Yeah, they just didn't have like a definitive like bad guy, but like I'm leaning towards the Amazo thing. And I was talking with a buddy last night about that Justice League episode where he goes to hunt down Luther and he's like just taking everybody out, and he has to ask, and it's so poignant, it's so beautiful. This is why that show was so special. And he was like asking Luther when he finally got him, he was like, why do you like keep doing what you're doing? You have everything. Why are you still doing this? And he's just like, the question you're asking is, why are you doing anything? And it basically comes down to Luther telling this robot the purpose of life is to find a purpose. You know, like, it was so deep, man. It was so kick butt.
And then he ends up in Dr. Fate's tower. I love it.
Right, man. Dude, and Luther's such a gangster. I love it, man. That show's so good. Great clip. It's on YouTube. I'd go watch it. But I'm with you. Amazo, Despero. Get Todd Newick to draw it.
I'm about to lose all my cool points here. I've never seen Young Justice.
I haven't seen it either.
Me either.
I've seen we're talking about the comic book now. The cartoon was really good.
That's even worse, because I definitely haven't read that.
The cartoon is great. The first 2 seasons of the show, which were done by Cartoon Network, are, in my opinion, fantastic. Then once we got to DC Universe Online, they did big full seasons, and season 3 I find is very clunky. And of course, the internet has the usual internet complaints. I will not repeat them. And then season 4 I found was much cleaner and a little more direct and a little more action packed, but it was too little too late for the fandom.
And then you also had that big break. Like, Young Justice was like this secret, because
it was like
Greg Weisman was one of the writers, and it was like, just, I remember, same as you, I only watched the first 2 seasons. And it was just so amazing. But then it was like 5 years. It was years later, you know?
Like
so
15.
you kind of lost the rhythm, man. Like, you know, that's
that sucks so much, because season 2 was so good.
Dude, they had all the milestone characters. It was wild. It was awesome.
I will fight for season 4. Season 4, they broke up into story arcs, even though there were continual themes. So that when we got to the final story arc, everyone and all their BS came together, right? And then, of course, they did like the little montage, you know, at the end of what there is to come. You know, all their loose ends spelled bad news for the future of Young Justice. But that's it.
So I've got it my head clear. Is it quite like Justice League Unlimited in so much as, like, you've got Young Justice, but like you get different characters.
Oh yeah, you definitely get different characters. In fact, in season 2, we meet an entire new version of the characters from the Super Friends. You know, we've got a kid who's like El Dorado, a girl who's like Samurai, someone who's we get Static in place of Black Vulcan.
I was going to say, I don't like when they steal villains from other series. Like, get your own villains for stories. It's one thing if you're going to tie them in occasionally, but I just think if you're going to do a new story, have some new villains to go with it.
I'll defend that too. That's the beauty of a shared universe. You know, why shouldn't Batman's children be fighting Ra's al Ghul and Ra's al Ghul minions? Come on, of course they should. You know, Lady Shiva, and Tim will back me up. Lady Shiva is all up in everybody's ass in the comic book. We all know this.
Yeah.
Also, in later seasons, they did incorporate the Outsiders as well into the show.
Yeah, actually, season 3 is dedicated to the theme of the Outsiders, which again,
it low key runs through DC's universe. Like it kind of touches base on like where it all began, how it starts, like what villains fit in where. Like that's kind of what they were doing in Young Justice. Another thing is like the first 2 seasons, since they were aired on like WB back in the day, they are a little bit like more family friendly. Once you get to the 3rd season, it's more like they kind of matured it up a lot. They made it, I mean, right off the bat, it's a different feel because there was a big gap. It was like 12 or 15 years or something like that.
Yeah, dude. When was it? Because I remember watching it, and it felt like it was a continuation of JLU a little bit. Like it was, and it was smart. I just remember it being really smart. God, dude, it might be 15 years. I wonder.
All right, season 1 is 2012. Season 2 is 2013. Season 3 is 2019, and season 4, I do not have a date on in front of me.
Okay.
Hold on, Brandon. Before you go, you got anything else you want to say, or?
No, hey,
he was going to ask you if you want to like do any shout outs before you want to go. If there's anything you want to, like talk about before you go.
Oh man, you guys are having such a great flow. I hate to interrupt. I was enjoying it. No, I mean that. That was not sarcasm at all. I was having a lot of fun. I appreciate you having me on. Sorry I got to cut out of here. But I was supposed to be gone 30 minutes ago, but I was just like, I'll hang out for the 30 minutes. This is pretty fun. And if I didn't cut it off now, it'd be like midnight, But yeah, so we got the convention coming up with Tim and Steve and Jeremy Clark and Wayne Grayson, March 9th and 10th. Nerds Assemble Con Heroes in a Half Shell. You can go to the website, Jonesboro, Arkansas, comicstore.com. So it's a lot. It's a mouthful. That's what she said, but it's worth it. It's good. Everything's on there. The store stuff, the convention stuff, and all that. Tim worked on the cover that we have, an exclusive Ninja Turtles 11 for that, which you can also pick up. We can ship it to you. I'm selling stuff. I don't care. What's up? But anyway, of course, I have my comic coming out, and I don't know, man. I had a good time. It was nice meeting all you folks, and you're nothing like Tony said. You're actually nice people, so that's a bonus.
We're glad you're here, and you can come back anytime, man.
Yeah, all right, Tim, I'm going to leave you with the man thirst. So I hope you're all right with that.
Dude, look, he's my ride, so I got to go too. But, but no, dude, it was I appreciate y'all having us on. That was cool. Y'all definitely know random Young Justice, Eclipso comments. Y'all know what y'all talking about, so that was cool as shit, man. I appreciate y'all having us on.
Yeah, I was impressed by all the conversation, man. That was badass, man.
We all like to come together and talk about comics,
and we know what we love.
And Tim, you're anytime you want to come back too, just let me know. I'm on Instagram, and just hey, man, if you want to hang out, let me know, and I'll shoot you a link, man.
All right, absolutely, yeah.
And Travis will be in touch with you to be on Between the Lines, right, Travis?
Yeah. All right, as long as nobody's telling me I look like Bradley Cooper or something, give me some easy questions. But yeah,
Ray Park.
Everyone, no, I'm the token homo of the community. Like everyone else is gonna be fine with you.
Expect CM in your DMs.
So I'm going to take a minute and thank both the guys for showing up. Tim, Brandon, thank you for showing up, talking about the con and everything and hanging out. This is not the end of the show, but I just want to thank you guys for hanging out. And like I said, you're both invited back anytime you want to come.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
See you guys. Nice meeting you
All
guys.
right, y'all. Peace
Yeah,
out.
nice meeting you guys.
See y'all later. All right. So,
Hi, I'm still here.
oh, you're still here?
We got rid of Tim. Yes.
Right now we can talk about him.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's gone. Yeah, I hate that dude. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
I mean, I can leave it up and we can just have the logo on here. I don't care. But you'll hear me
I-
in there eating and shit. I mean, whatever.
That's up to you, man. That's up to you, brother.
No, I'm good. Hey, nice to meet you guys, though, again. Appreciate it.
You too, man. See you, man.
Take it
Nice
easy,
to
man.
meet
See
you.
later.
I'll still be on here in 30 seconds, too. So we'll say it's again in 30 seconds.
All right, cool.
I
Well,
like
I'm gonna.
that.
I was going to say I'm going to switch gears and move to some of my segments. I got a few segments I'm going to show off. This is a weekly thing I started doing. It's a shout out for some community channels. If you get the opportunity, I want y'all to go check out these channels, give them a sub, check out their stuff. They do wonderful videos, and this is this week's shout outs. Now, Cliff, you're gonna have to forgive me because I can't remember the gentleman that's with us in trivia. That's part of the council, the founder of the council.
Sam.
Sam. I told Sam, when we were talking backstage on the first trivia, that I was gonna. I said I'm gonna give the council a shout out as soon as I can. So that was my promise fulfilled. And I'm gonna go ahead and leap into the next segment, which is a new segment I started last week, and we're talking about this week in comic book history, and it's a little bit longer than last week. So we're going to get into that, showcasing some very awesome comic books that came out last week on certain days. It's their anniversaries. So I hope y'all like this. There we go. Now I've got a few books I'm going to show off, and because I've got a big stack. That's what she said. But I want to just pick a few books to show off because I didn't want to cannibalize my content that's coming out in a couple of weeks. But the first thing I'm going to show off, I wouldn't have got these if it wasn't for Cliff talking about this in a live show, because we was talking about how Ultimate Spider-Man #1 has went through the roof. And Cliff talked about 616 Comics, and I went and got the set. I got both of them for $20. Ain't no $80 business going on. I mean, so yeah. And I love the story, but if it wasn't for Cliff, I wouldn't be able to get those. And I got this. I finally got the other one, the cone cover.
Very cool. Very cool.
With the sound effects.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I got another one on the way, so spoiler alert. I'll put this with the extra cone I got, and that's going to be a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Another one I bought y'all seen me show this. It seems like I've been giving this away at the 100, 200. Now it's a 300, but this is different. This is that Dracula Unholy B&B Collections exclusive, but this one's different. I don't remember who the gentleman is, but right there, it is autographed.
Nice.
And then going through B&B's back stock, I love this character. I would love to have his first appearance, but I bought his origin, and that I got this Fantastic Four 140, the origin of Annihilus.
Ah, nice, man.
And that's all I'm going to show off as far as new stuff. And before we go into any more talk, I'm going to show one more clip because we're going to do community news, and I'm gonna promote this thing until the 23rd. So y'all get ready. And March 23rd, it's all going down. The Mega Powers are combining for a spectacular giveaway. DVH is the person that made that video. And
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, man, you're missing out, man. And, you know, we're going to give away some comics. We're going to give back to the community, celebrate both of our channels hitting 300. And I forgot to show this off. I got this from Shop today, and it is a print of I commissioned him to do a specific print. Y'all probably saw it on Instagram. And when I talked about Stryper being my favorite band, I asked him to do a print of me with 80s hair in the yellow and black. So he made this for me.
That's amazing.
Cool. Yeah,
that's good stuff.
So,
I love it.
And I actually put that on Stryper's website, but I didn't get any comments. So apparently they probably didn't care for it too much. I don't know.
He tried.
But yeah, man, if y'all want to get shopped, go to Shop, and he'll get shopped into the Shopperverse.
Even if you don't want to get shopped, you're going to get shopped anyway.
Yeah. And also, I guess I should plug Shop a little bit more. One of my giveaways is you can get, I'm going to draw a lucky person in the U.S. that will be able to get, if you haven't been shopped, you'll be able to get shopped and get a print. If you've already been shopped, you can talk to Shop and you'll get a print. It's already paid for and it's a done deal.
Who wouldn't want to get shopped?
One of those words you just said really hurt me.
What's that?
In the U.S.
Well, I mean, I asked Shop since I wasn't, you know, I mean, if he sends it to me, now I may work something out to where he can send it to me and then I send it out, but it will just take longer for y'all to get. Maybe I'll talk to Shop about that.
It seems fair. Like, I think you're fine because you're paying for it, but you're not.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. You're all good.
So, guys, what y'all want to talk about?
I mean, I've got some stuff.
I want some Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, man. Taco Bell.
I want some Taco Bell. Show us some stuff, DVH.
Yeah, man.
I had an envelope on the floor for a while, and I opened it, and I've got new Brian LCS stickers. Look at that.
You sure that's Brian LCS? Because that looks like the Godfather.
It is. It is the Godfather, and not only that, but the 2024 sticker.
Ooh, yeah. I don't have that.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Foreshadowing, maybe. And then
hashtag acknowledge me. Oh.
I opened a box because I've got so many boxes just sitting there, and it turned out it was a batch of Transformers #1s. So we've got Transformers #1. We've got Transformers #1.
Ooh.
We've got Transformers #1.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
And then we've got, guess what?
G.I. Joe.
Transformers #2?
Transformers #1.
Oh, dude.
But finally, we have the 1 in 100 Transformers #1, which is not the easiest thing to get on camera, but
is that the Maria Wolf? Is that
That's
who?
cool. The foil.
I'm not sure who did it. Is the one in 100? It's a foily, majestic beast, if ever there was one.
It is.
Is that? I can't remember who did that cover.
Yeah, I can. It's pretty.
Well, deviate since I'm concerned for your safety. I hear those are harmful for males, so feel free to send those to me so that you can be protected.
I mean, it is sexy. It is. This is the first time I'm actually looking at it, and it is quite sexy. I quite like that.
Yeah.
And also, like, it is minty too, as well.
Minty.
Oh, minty foil. Ooh. Yeah, and then also I bought this the other day, which I highly recommend everybody find out.
Very cool.
The complete series of Tales from the Crypt, and
Thanks
for the ride, lady.
Really great. I watched this as a kid, back when it was on TV here, but because it was syndicated, it was sort of the cut version of everything. So it's cool to get the whole uncut version. It's on DVD, so it doesn't look great, but we're not going to get a Blu-ray anytime soon because the rights are all up in the air. Very difficult.
Still cool.
Bertram. Okay, yeah, cool. But yeah, this is nice. And I only got it for like 30 quid for a new copy of it. So
that's not bad.
Yeah, really good. The entire season as well. Like the whole thing. Boom.
Well, anybody want to show something off? Within reason, Cliff?
Listen,
I got something.
I used all my good Southern manner charm up on that gentleman too.
To be fair, it's not because you're gay. It's because you're a little bit bored.
Eccentric.
I'm 46. I got one leg in the grave. Time is short.
Well, wait a minute. I'm 50 and I ain't got no legs in the grave.
No, you can say that now, but you know your toes are in the dirt. So
Cliff lived a different life.
Let's talk. Travis is setting up for something.
Cliff, you're the second youngest here, I think, or maybe third. I don't know.
I'm 46.
We're all older than you, man.
Except for Travis, who's a child.
I was born.
I'm younger than him.
I'm from.
I'm 44.
Like 900 years ago. So.
Like,
ooh.
The cover looks familiar.
Nice and live. I just got these off from Nauman.
That's really cool.
Very cool.
Uh-oh.
We got this one here, the Superboy.
Nice.
Yeah.
The first appearance of Porcupine Pete.
I love Porcupine Pete.
Nice 20 center.
Wow.
We got another funeral for a friend. Sorry for the glare.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I like that. I don't know. It's like it's older style, but I still like how she's drawn.
Yeah, I like the way Supergirl looked during in. And I was gonna say it didn't even bother me that it wasn't Kara, but I still like that version of Supergirl.
Now you're showing these. I actually remember when these came out, when they stopped doing the Superman in action. They switched over to Supergirl for a few issues.
I got my first wedding cover. His Nauman's trying to get me into wedding covers. I don't know why. He collects them, so he's like, hey, let's get some more collectors into this so I can't get half the comics I need. But yeah, no, Black Canary. I like it.
I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Is that news?
No. I don't think so.
No. I like that though. That's really cool.
Of course, we got some more funeral for a friend. I'm trying to get this better.
I think that's the first appearance of somebody too, isn't it? Like Hyperion or something like that.
No, I don't think so.
Alpha Centurion shows up later with a similar cover. Actually, that's during 0 Hour, and it's Alpha Centurion. His statue is in Centennial Park instead of Superman. And then when 0 Hour takes place, Alpha Centurion's just a character.
What do you think? Nice golden crotch there.
Yeah, golden crotch action. Now we're talking.
Yeah, golden flat crotch. Notice how there's not a lot of detail.
The thigh gap on Superman.
The world of Smallville.
Yeah. And then this is another wedding cover he's trying to get me into.
Sort of.
Yeah. This was so hard to add to CLZ. I was like typing in the world of Smallville. Nothing. World of Smallville is what it is, not the.
Right.
So, like, you son of a bitch. I like the cover, though. And then we got this one right here. Another funeral for a friend. In memoriam.
I mean, excuse my ignorance. This is just after Superman snuffed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's his plaque where he died. Can't really read it, but it's like this is where he died. Killed on this spot while defending the city. Stupid light. There we go. All right, this next one, another 20 center, Legion of Superheroes.
Ooh, I like that.
Open fire! The war has begun. Superboy is leading our own comrades against us. It's not how she sounds, but
she's got a very masculine voice, doesn't she?
I know, right? I didn't realize that it was coming from a woman at first. Superboy's coming.
At least some of the writers knew how to write the women as more than one-dimensional.
I was going to say it even had a date stamp on it.
Yeah, it did. Here's a good one.
Ooh. Oh, Canada.
I saw that somewhere. I think I saw it on Key Collectors or something.
Now, this is still not Nelvana of the North, just so everyone knows.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Fear the North. No, this is done by Jamie Tyndale. I have something else signed by him, but I don't have it on me right now.
Is it a titty book? What's
No,
what is it?
No. It's what the frig is it called? Eden something?
Okay.
Just give me a sec. Daughters of Eden.
Okay.
By Jamie Tyndale and Tabitha Martin. I'm looking through it. Let's see if there is. I haven't read it yet, so I can't tell you. But it looks like there is no titties. There is some girls dressed in provocative attire, but other than that, I don't see any actual nudity like I did from. Do you guys ever read Bolero?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has a lot of nudity in it. All right, and I got a couple more. Show this one. This one was my favorite. It's my first Lois Lane book.
I have that book, and I bought it specifically because of that mental cover.
What issue is that? What issue number is that?
It's not in very good. Yeah, it's not in very good condition, but it's still cool. It's a Gulliver's Travel homage.
I've never read it, but I've got so many questions.
Yeah.
And I have the book, so I could find out the answers. I just never have.
Yeah, like it's not in good condition, but I love the cover and I don't care. I own one now. I probably will open this up because it isn't. It's like a reader's copy. There's a lot of detail wrong with it, but that's not the biggest book. The biggest book, and it's not in good condition either. But it's all right because I own it.
There we go.
Very cool, man.
Speaking of Animal Man, had to come up.
Really cool.
Very cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
For free. Yeah, for free.
For free?
For free.
Oh, wow.
Animal Man. Animal Man awards. Animal Man. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else got something?
Yeah, I got a couple things real quick. I actually got to drop off soon too, so perfect
All right.
timing.
Let's move on
So-
to Rich.
I don't have for free, but I have a dollar bin. And if anybody can figure out what book this is other than Cliff,
Other than Cliff, thanks.
you'll know it right away.
I know exactly what it is, or at least I think I do. That's the first appearance of Gamora.
First appearance of Gamora, man. Dollar bin.
Oh my God.
You could say it's crazy. Bad. It's got some holes punched out of the cover. Pretty cool. Worn.
Yeah,
yeah, it made a low grade. It's like $30, man.
Yeah, it's like you're laughing at that. That's tremendous win.
So I was shocked to see it. I was like, wait, I know that cover. Wait, what is that? So I snagged
cover.
that.
I mean, it looks fantastic.
It's in a Mylar, so it makes it look a little better than it is.
Yeah.
And then a couple others. I got X-Men 45. I think I'm down to about 50 books. Might be under 50.
You'll be done.
75.
Ooh, that's nice. I always like Mimic.
I don't have 1 through 6, so that's gonna be the tough part.
The tough ones.
ASM 76.
Ooh.
Wow, it's got a little bit of color rub, but
Scotty, you can't understand me, buddy.
X-Men 45 from $1 bin.
What is this?
I know.
What is it?
First appearance Tombstone.
Very good, man.
That I didn't.
I don't know. It's a Marvel comic.
And I'm also going
I didn't know how the crap you showed, man, but I pretended like I liked it.
Rich, I'm also going to point out, not only is that the first appearance of Tombstone, but it is also the first appearance of Louis Alvarez in costume as the second Tarantula.
Okay, I did not know that. And this I actually picked up for $34. It's a slab. So.
Whoa! Here we go. Now,
what'd you say?
I do know the key significance of that book.
So
yeah, so do I. One of my favorite.
Here's the crazy thing. This is a beautiful book, and I think this might be if this blows up a little bit more, it's going to get cracked and resubmitted because.
I think it's higher.
You got that for $35.
That
man.
is all that's wrong with it. It's got some smudges and dirt on the bottom staple there. Other than that, man, this thing is in the 9s. I guarantee you, if I get this out, it's at least 9.2, 9.4 book.
I'd say do it.
But either way, didn't want to pass it up. So that's it. That's all I got.
That is awesome.
Thank you. And Tony, if I have to drop off, I just want to say thanks for having me on as always. And I hope you guys are doing your 500 giveaway next month, man. So.
Oh, that'd be nice. Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here. Like I told Deb, you're always welcome, man.
Appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna hang for a couple minutes.
Oh, he's hanging out. Good.
Cool. Anybody else got something they want to show off? Or
sure.
All right, Cliff.
I'll go last.
I'll be doing my 2K giveaway next week.
Awesome.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say, man, how did that happen? I just did that 1K stream like a month ago.
And while we're talking it, the council 750 giveaway. I wish it was that 750 giveaway is on the 26th.
Hey, Cliff, before you start, Rich, did you ever hit 700?
I'm at, I think 702 last I looked. Cool. Not that I'm counting. I'm looking every morning, but
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, so these 3 were dollar bin picks. So I got Justice League #2 from 87.
Mm-hmm.
So we got first Blue Jay and Silver Sorceress, and Lord Havoc appears in here. And then we got Sword of Azrael #1.
There we go.
Cool.
And then of course I'm gonna randomly find this in the dollar bin. JLA Cyberforce.
The hell is that?
I've never even seen it before.
And it's by Joe Kelly and Doug Mankey and Norm Rapmond and David Barron, who I'm less familiar with. But there you go.
It's a fake comic.
I don't know if I ever show you this.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. These were a few I had done at Albany Comic Con.
That's cool, man.
Storm by Christian St. Pierre.
Ooh.
Very cool.
This one is from Wizard World of 08, and it's Phil Jimenez.
Shit.
Wow.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dynamite. And
just slap them up as art at least, if you're not going to.
He's all right.
Don't the plans are happening, my dear friend Richard. They are happening. This one's from 08. It's Riley Brown.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's pretty. Bring it a little closer. Bring it a little closer.
Yeah. Spread the wealth.
That doesn't look like it's sketched, man. That looks like it's actually printed.
That's what I was going to say.
No, this was gorgeous.
That's
not the best.
And then again, same show, Tom Rainey Vision.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's even worse.
What up, Mark?
Now, I had a vision prior to this that I gave up because the artist was from Connecticut and got into a lot of trouble because of the contents of his USB flash drive. So I wanted that bad juju away from me. So I got rid of that one, and I had Tom Rainey do a new vision for me. And Paul Abrams, Storm.
Very nice.
And Mike McKenna, Human Torch.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So I've got almost the entire FF on those blank covers. And then
That's pretty cool.
I was gonna say, if you got since the pile is next to me, if you guys have seen me talk about these on a few shows, these are from when I was 17 years old, by the way.
Oh wow.
And they're all autographed by Capullo.
Hey.
Claim.
Nice.
Who actually
Claim.
remembers being at the Kingston Armory where it was signed, which is just crazy to me. I was still in high school for this.
I have all of those, but they're not signed, so I'll trade you.
And then where are you? I don't know. Have you guys seen this one, by the way?
That's nice.
Yes, I have the regular.
Yeah. Signed by Nakayama.
I've seen it in so much as I know it exists, but I didn't know you had a signed one. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's a great cover.
Nakayama.
I love a bit of Nakayama. He tickles my pickle.
I love it. I love that it's foil. You know, I think it's pretty great. And then of course I feel like this one I've shown off more, but I sent this in as well at the same time.
Oh, that's nice.
Very cool.
23. If I'm getting rid of them, get the wallet ready, baby. Get the wallet ready.
Nice.
Unless you're Matt.
You mean unless you're Tim?
Tim, yeah. Tim.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
Or unless you're Matt from Pressable Defects. Unless you're Comments by the Bay Matt, but you better have those wieners ready.
Mm-hmm. He had his backpack ready. He was about to snatch up Tim. You saw that shit?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Tim was just a bastion of masculinity. Oh my goodness!
Fabulous specimen.
Oh, fabulous specimen! Bright blue eyes, fabulous cheekbones, that chin, the shoulders, the arms. Oh my god!
Flip. Calm down. You're turning him red again.
I'm confused. Are we talking about Tim or me? I feel like
both.
Good.
Tim what was it? Tim Lottie from Saturday Morning Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and many other fabulous projects he's worked on. Scotty, just go back and look. You'll see me.
No. I like what Scotty's saying.
I gotta.
No, Travis, you're no Tim. Sorry, hate to break it.
All right, Rich. It's good to have you, brother.
Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys.
See you later, man. So
that was it for me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a second. We'll go around the horn and give everybody a chance to. I was going to say whore each other out, but we'll say advertise. I'm going to say Mike for last. Well, Cliff's up, but he's gone.
No, I'm
Travis. We'll start with Travis. What you got going on, man?
Well, tomorrow I will be over on Legion of Comics channel for At Week's End. We'll be talking about comics, movies, TV shows, and pop culture. And then Monday, over my channel, part of the Monday night lineup. So shout out to Izzy, S182, 22 Comics, and Cup of Comics. But me and Roscoe will be bringing on Pocan Joe. And the theme, I just seen the message too from Mrs. Von Hoot, what the theme is. She was asking me what the theme is. The theme is design a weapon for a superhero.
I'm gonna have to remember that now.
I like that.
No, I'll send her a message and let her know. Just because it's hard to remember. Trust me. Like I've forgotten quite a bit of times because it's a unique one. I like it. I really do like it, but it's hard to remember.
It fits Joe perfectly as well. Like it
really does.
He's done that well.
So that'll be over in my channel this Monday. Then Wednesday, on my channel at 11 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow tonight is returning. It did take last week off due to Valentine's Day, but yeah, we'll be back in full force. Cliff will be there. C Bizzle will be there. Papa will be there, and who knows? Maybe you will be there. It's open panel discussion. We already have some topics that we're already going to talk about. And yeah, just every Wednesday. And then Crisis Quest this Thursday, where I'll be kicking the crap out of Tony and Sam because last week it was rigged.
Oh.
He thinks he'll be kicking the crap out of somebody.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
God, I back Tony every single time because I know I'd be utterly useless. So
I sucked at that game. It's hard.
All right, DVH, you're up. What you got coming up, brother?
Well, now I will have a video probably on Monday this week. I say that because I didn't do one this week because of various issues, but mainly because I had a very large cough. I was coughing. Yeah. It's never good. It was not the COVIDs, but it was a cough. And I just didn't feel like it. So, yeah, well, I'll be back on Monday with the new video. Well, I'll be unboxing something. It's probably a slab and some other comics, I think. And then probably next week, I'll probably be on Triple G's on Saturday. And then back here to talk probably inane stuff about comic books, which I seem to do. Not that you are inane, but I have nothing real to say.
Which is so untrue.
Yeah, I know.
It's very British of you. Very British of you. Yeah, I love how I live in the world. I live in a world of give people their flowers before they're gone. But that same world is like, I'm a man. Don't flatter me. This is too weird. You know?
Yeah, I am very British in that respect. I just don't understand what's happening.
Wait. You're British?
Yeah, I'm a British man. Yeah.
All right, Mike.
I look forward to Dr. Von Hoot, the animated series. So get to work on that before you leave this plane.
That's the dream right there. Animated series is the ultimate goal.
I think you should do like the cold open should be you doing the little joke thing, right? And then we kick into a fabulous intro where you and your daughter are soaring over the little town you live in, and you go to your treehouse home, right? And that's like the opening, and then we just go on like whatever is the little adventure for one of your family members this week.
I can't argue against any of that. That sounds very entertaining. I would watch it. I don't know that anybody else would. But
people will watch the hell out of it. Do you know who we'll get? We'll get the artist.
It's me and Cliff.
The artist from Hilda will do it. It'll be fantastic. Tell me that wouldn't be right.
I'll be there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll narrate the episodes like Stan Lee used to do.
Oh yeah, that'd be tremendous. Yeah.
Oh my! Could you imagine if like we all like narrated different episodes depending on who? Like I'll narrate the episodes for your daughter. Tony could narrate the episodes for you. You know, everybody has their own narrator.
Yeah, I need Mike to narrate the most metal episodes.
I got you.
That could be like the family episode, right? And so we'll like narrate like little ones. There's like one for your family. That like there's like an interdimensional portal, and then Mike is the voice.
Well, Mike, besides world domination, what is your evil plans?
Shit, what is not an evil plan? That's it's too long of a question to go into. Okay, so what do I got going on? Let's get into it. All right, so in about an hour and 15 minutes, I'm going to be doing my live discussion on Stephen King's The Dark Tower series, book 2. This is Drawing of the Three. It's pretty much half the book, and in this part we're talking about. There will be a part 2 in 2 more weeks, but tonight, if you have read this and want to come and talk about this, then come along. And it's going to be, we're going to have a panel of people: me, Trev, Nauman, Steve, Phil Tastic, and Nornrad. We'll be talking about this book tonight, and of course you at home can talk about it. And also, we're doing a free giveaway. I'm giving away a brand new copy of the next book in the series. So if you don't have this, you could win this and hop on it.
Might as well just go ahead and send it to me.
Oh yeah, and it will be open for folks in Canada. Just saying, because
what about the people in Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska counts. That's America.
That is true. That just has to come through Canada, and it doesn't cost border fees. How does that work?
Maybe for you, Travis, I'll send it directly to Alaska, and you trek it to Alaska, so I don't have to send it, technically international.
What did you expect him to say? Nah, fuck those guys.
Right. I was thinking it. The only other thing I have coming up besides like reviews and stuff, but I'm just doing book reviews at the moment, is I am a part of another book club that most people don't know of. That's Doof Media on YouTube. And our next book club read will be Tana French's The Searchers. So if you want to read, it's a murder mystery that's set in Ireland. If you want to read that and come along and talk about that book, something that's not Stephen King, that's over on Doof Media on YouTube. But that's all I got going on.
Well, over here in Comivere tomorrow, Monday, I'll be dropping an unboxing video, feature some stuff I picked up from Pop's Attic on Instagram and my comic shop. And then on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, I will continue my desolation and trivia, hopefully. and then I'll be dropping the next spotlight probably hopefully Friday morning, which will be, I'm surprised I hadn't done it yet, but it's going to be Vengeance of Bane #1, the first appearance and origin of Bane. And then we'll be back here next week for Tony's Comic Spotlight, where we'll just be hanging out and talking. And that's me in a nutshell.
Fantastic.
Love it.
And I moved my D&D nights where I, sacrifice the group to the Dark Lord on Fridays now.
Oh, tremendous! That's why we're going along. I understand now. Now we can really breathe.
Yeah, we can just
get deep down into the dirt.
We can spread our wings
and fly.
So what do I have coming up?
Cliff, I didn't even ask you, did I?
No, but now that we're here.
Oh my God, dude! I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Well, one thing's for sure, you guys got my Thursday night covered because you and Travis will both be there to battle it out over trivia for Crisis Quest. So that'll be a lot of fun. And that's this month. It's Thursdays at 8 because I was doing my best to accommodate Sam. I may be switching back to Tuesdays for March, depending on how that works out for everybody, or even works out for me. We're going to find out.
I need to say right now to your face, live to the public, what you do in Crisis Quest is remarkable.
Yes,
I very much enjoy that show. I don't always get to see it at the time, but Like, I mean, a little bit to do with that is because it does jump around, and because, well, I'm at work. That happens, and I love it. What I want more of is that show. So let's make it happen.
Are you enjoying? By the way, are you
Without
enjoying
me?
the wide
I
variety
don't
of
want to be on it.
questions?
To be clear, I'm not good at that show because every time I watch it and I think, crap, I know that, and then nothing, air, just. So yeah, I don't want to be on it. I like watching it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, what if I have you on? What if I have you on for Owl Month?
For Owl Month.
There are very specific trivia points that I could be very good at, but that would be very hard for you to manage. So let's not.
I don't know. It's like it's Owl Month here on Price's Question. Yeah,
it could be a new thing. Shark Week, Owl Month.
I know. It'll be like 4 episodes of all owl categories.
Okay, I'll put it this way: if I suddenly become a household name, just saying, I will definitely be on then. Otherwise,
right
there's no point.
In this community, you've become a household name. I want you to know. In a world where my 82-year-old mother is, what's up with that British guy that looks like an owl? That's that's something.
Yeah. I mean, that is one of my greatest achievements. I feel like
yes, my 82-year-old Puerto Rican mother is like, but why does he look like an owl?
That's the real question.
But she loves it, and I told her about your makeup and everything, and she goes, "Wow, his wife does that? That's fantastic." Like she's totally just like pulled into the whole motif. But Papa Wheelie is guest starring on the Council of Comics Sunday night as we continue doing trilogies in 2024. We are on to The Dark Knight, the second of the Batman Chris Nolan trilogy. And
upset. I'm pretty upset you've never invited me on.
The invitation has always been open, Travis. Do you want to be on for the next trilogy?
What's the next trilogy?
In fairness, I'm inviting you to the next trilogy when none of us knows what the next trilogy is.
Oh, well, no.
Mystery
wait. You've already done Lord of the Rings. I'm safe. Okay. Yeah, I'll agree to that.
It'll be The Hobbit.
We've already done Lord of the Rings. Did we lose
I've lost DVH.
Oh, we lost DVH.
All right,
He flew away.
Monday, C Bizzle has been rejoining. So Papa Wheelie's been rejoining us on Sundays. C Bizzle has been rejoining us on Mondays as we go over hotkeys and new books of the week. And we are ramping up to not only our end of month prize package, we are ramping up to our 750 subscriber giveaway, which will take place on the 26th. We're going to be giving away the prize pack for the month and the special for the 750 viewers, which currently includes 2 slabs, one being Jubilee's first appearance in a 9.2, the other is just a really fancy Harley Quinn cover in a 9.4. But it is building up. These packages are building up. It's very exciting for the month. And then, of course, Thursdays, we got trivia. Wednesdays, it's Travis and I on Tomorrow Tonight, because it's tomorrow for him and tonight for me. I don't have enough coffee, but that is a lot of fun. So we'll be doing that, and we'll be avoiding Madam Web at all costs this week. And then for once, I feel like I don't have a parade of things to announce. I'm going to the Toy and Comic Show tomorrow, and Sam and I are going to record a little video for that. Tuesdays, the council always record New Comic Book Day, which you guys can watch on Wednesdays. And yes, when you watch New Comic Book Day episodes on Wednesday, in the middle, you are given specific instructions to leave a comment so you can be entered in a duck for our duck races at the end of the month for both prize packages. So do it, people. That is my spiel. Thank you.
Don't duck around.
Don't duck around, baby. And I do love a good ducking.
Oh.
You got to spike them and like put it on a roasting rack before you put it in the oven. It's great.
I was gonna say I don't have a catchy end phrase like you're leaving Sector 2814 because I love watching Guess That Key. That's pretty
cool. We are transporting ourselves back to the Comivere at the end of each. Yes.
You're leaving the Comivere?
No, we are visiting from the Comivere, and now we are going back.
Yep. We are returning. Okay, well then we'll roll with that. Thanks for everybody hanging in the panel. I want to thank Brandon and Tim for hanging out earlier. I want to thank everybody that hung out in the chat. Anybody watching the replay, thanks for supporting the channel. And as Cliff said, we are returning back to the Comivere. So we will see y'all next weekend.